Hey everyone, happy Monday and welcome to Manifestation Mondays. This is our Juneteenth edition and I'm going to try to keep it really short. I'm trying to value everybody's time and I know nobody wants to sit through a long video or reel. And so I'm going to try to just bring valuable information in a quick format and see what we can do there. So please do subscribe to River City Homebuyers 904 YouTube channel. And really more importantly, I'd like to open discussion in the comment sections on Facebook or Instagram with your feedback, your comments, your input, your personal experience as it relates to these videos. So today we're spiraling back again, a little more Ed Mylett, not just from the book, The Power of One More, but he recently did a YouTube video that I thought was one of the most profound things I've ever seen. And he talks about touching your dream. That for one thing, you're never going to be or accomplish anything that you think you don't deserve. Let me say that again. If you don't think you deserve it, you won't reach it. If you don't think it's for you or that you're good enough for it, you're not going to attain it. And he talks about when he started out at the very bottom. And one thing that he said is super important is you have to touch your dream. You have to touch it in some way on a regular basis in order to start wrapping your head around, hey, yes, this is who I am. This is where I belong. And his example is a really nice, fancy resort hotel that when he was just starting out, when, he would set a standard for himself. So it would be something like, hey, this quarter, if I bring this much revenue to my business, I will go spend one night or 2 nights at, and it was this very, very expensive, luxurious resort. But the reason was he wanted to start thinking and conducting himself in the mindset of a wealthy human being. So he knew that part of his dream was to be able to afford that resort anytime he wanted to go to it, right? And for a lot longer maybe than just a night or 2 nights. But he was conservative with his spending and conservative with how long he stayed away from his business. And he's never gone away for longer than a week at a time. And usually it's just a 2-day break here, a 3-day break there. So he highly recommends touching your dream, whatever that looks like. He also said that one of the things one of his mentors used to pound into his mind was rich men play golf. He's like, I hate golf. Golf is boring, da, da, da. And the mentor would say, let me repeat myself. Rich men play golf. And he would say, and he said it to him numerous times until Ed finally caught on that what he was trying to tell him was, take up golf, spend a little time on golf courses with people much wealthier than you, people who are already living the life that you want to be living. Surround yourself with that. It's another way of touching your dream. Listening, hearing, looking at how they carry themselves, how they conduct themselves, who they spend their company with, their time with, and the things that they do when they're together. And I also love the resort idea. This is something I've been doing for many years, actually, is kind of that exact same mindset. Setting a standard for, okay, when I close this quarter, if I have, my revenue has been at least this, I've reached at least this many goals, I will give myself, there's a Hard Rock hotel that I really like, resort, and there's some other fancy ones. And I do the same thing. I will go away for a few days, several days to one of those places. One of the ways I've been touching one of my dreams is I really, really, really want an Italy trip. I've wanted that for a long time. And 2023 might not be the year to take it just because, we're all a little more conservative on the revenue in our business right now. And unless I, closed one of my huge commercial opportunities, I'm certainly not going to spend the money to go spend 3 weeks or 4 weeks in Italy. But in 2024, I plan to be there. So one of the ways I touch my dream is I have subscribed to some tour vendors that post a lot of reels from many different parts of Italy. They're just beautiful. And so I get those on my feed daily. And the ones that really look like one of the places I want to spend some time, I keep a tab on those. And it's just another way of keeping me focused on the dreams I have, the places I want to go, the things I want to do besides just work, so that I'm not inside my business all the time, but my business, flows in such a way to allow me to start living some of those dreams. So I would encourage you this week to manifest touching your dream. Figure out what one of your dream places is, or one of your dream locations. Maybe you want the big McMansion house. Maybe you want to live in Jack's Golf and Country Club or Queens Harbor or Epping Forest or Tiga River, whatever it may be. Get in your car. Go drive through some of those neighborhoods. Drive through slowly. Stop a minute to maybe take photographs of some of your dream houses that are in those neighborhoods. Or take that little mini break, that little 1 or 2 night getaway to a really, really fancy resort, something that you wouldn't normally spend that much on, if you've reached, a goal that allows you to do that. Or if you haven't reached that goal or standard yet, just make a plan. What are you going to do to touch your dream? And what dream are you going to touch on your next successful reaching of one of your goals? Have a fabulous week. Please share with us the way you're going to touch your dreams, how you're going to manifest that into your week this week, and have a wonderful, wonderful week.